Hello dear friends, welcome to the MJM Horror channel. Today we have a new scary story of Kong and Skar King, a story in which, in addition to Skar King, another terrible creature appears and doubles Kong's problem. So please stay with me as always. In the heart of the Hollow Earth, where ancient civilization thrived and monstrous creatures roamed, there lived two titans of immense power: Kong, the benevolent king of the subterranean realm, and Skar King, a cunning and ruthless tyrant. Kong, a noble ape with a heart of gold, had ruled over his people with wisdom and compassion. He was revered by all for his strength, his kindness, and his unwavering dedication to protecting his realm. Skar King, on the other hand, was a cruel and ambitious ruler who sought to seize power for himself. He manipulated and deceived those around him, sowing discord and fear. One day, Skar King, driven by his insatiable greed, hatched a plan to overthrow Kong and claim the throne for himself. He forged a secret alliance with a group of treacherous Hollow Earth creatures who were resentful of Kong's rule. Together, they devised a cunning strategy to lure Kong into a trap. When Kong was finally lured to the treacherous location, Skar King and his allies ambushed him, overwhelming him with their numbers and their combined strength. Kong fought valiantly, but he was outnumbered and outmatched. In the end, Skar King succeeded in capturing Kong and imprisoning him with a dark and desolate dungeon. With Kong out of the way, Skar King proclaimed himself the new king of the Hollow Earth. He instituted a reign of terror, subjecting his people to brutal oppression and forcing them to serve his every whim. The once peaceful and prosperous kingdom was plunged into darkness and despair. However, Kong's spirit was not broken. From his prison, he rallied the remaining loyal subjects and inspired them to rise up against Skar King's tyranny. With renewed hope and determination, they launched a daring rescue mission to free their beloved king. In a climactic battle, Kong and his loyal followers confronted Skar King and his treacherous allies. The battle was fierce and bloody, but in the end, Kong emerged victorious. He defeated Skar King and liberated the Hollow Earth from his evil rule. But their victory was short-lived. As Skar King lay dying, he uttered a chilling prophecy: "Though I may fall, my darkness will endure. A new king will rise, one even more terrible than I." And so it came to pass. Years later, a mysterious figure emerged from the depth of the Hollow Earth. His name was unknown, but he was feared by all. He was a creature of darkness, a shadow that seemed to consume light. He was known simply as the Shadow King. The Shadow King began to amass power, corrupting the minds of the Hollow Earth inhabitants and turning them against one another. He unleashed a reign of terror that was even worse than Skar King's. The Hollow Earth was plunged into a nightmare from which it seemed there was no escape. Kong, now an old and weary king, watched in horror as his beloved kingdom was consumed by darkness. He knew that he must confront the Shadow King, but he was no longer the powerful warrior he once was. With the help of a young and brave Hollow Earth native named Anya, Kong ventured into the heart of the Shadow King's domain. They faced countless dangers, from monstrous creatures to deadly traps, but they persevered, driven by their determination to save their homeland. Finally, they confronted the Shadow King himself. The battle was epic, a clash of titans that shook the very foundations of the Hollow Earth. Kong fought with all his might, but the Shadow King was a force of pure evil, and he seemed invincible. Just when it seemed that all hope was lost, Anya found a way to weaken the Shadow King. She used a powerful ancient artifact to channel the light of the Hollow Earth Sun into a blinding beam that struck the Shadow King. The creature was mortally wounded, and with a final, chilling scream, he vanished into the darkness. The Hollow Earth was saved. Kong, though exhausted and battered, had once again proven himself to be the true king of the subterranean realm. But he knew that his reign was far from over. The darkness that had been unleashed by Skar King and the Shadow King would continue to threaten his people for generations to come. Thanks to the dear friends and viewers who watched the story till the end. So if you enjoyed today's horror video, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and write your comments. And I leave it to the great God until Thursday.